8 things that should be illegal.
Drones, overweight kids, pattern gag reflex. There are plenty.
For drones dang near I do think should be illegal. One day I was just literally sitting in the backyard and I saw a drone just flying over my house. And I'm sitting here like, something about that doesn't feel too safe. Like, what if I was just back here naked? You feel me? Waka, why would you be in your backyard naked? If I am in my backyard and I have a fence, I can be naked in my backyard. Sometimes I go outside just in shirt and undies, just to enjoy the warm summer weather. And then I see some drone flying above, I'm gonna be pissed.
Plenty of things that should be illegal. So here are 8 things we need to ban. Number 1, boomers. Boomers inherited DLC perks.
I do believe once you're over the age of 65, we should just get you out. No, I'm just playing. I love you, Grandma. Okay? I love you, Nana. And nothing will ever stop that, Nana. I love you. Okay?
Homes, high-paying jobs, women who couldn't talk back. Now the game's on hard mode and they're hoarding all the resources.
That is true.
I'm tired of fighting for scraps in this capitalist sandbox. Unplug your controller, Gramps. It's time you let someone else play. Your save file's corrupted. You don't have much longer anyway. Besides, what's the point of sticking around when your hitbox is doubled, inputs are lagging, and you can't install a simple update? The only reason you're at the top of the leaderboard is because you're camping spawn points. So why don't you do us all a favor and log out? Your perks are wasted on a character that's AFK half the time. Also, I'm a little concerned your joystick has been drifting towards some of the Roblox players. That game is way too young for you, Pops.
Way too young.
How about you hand over your loot before I boot you from server?
I'm gonna be honest. If you don't have grandkids at your house, as a grandparent, if you don't have grandkids at your house at like 70% of the time, you should know what Roblox is, or I don't trust you around children. Point blank period. Like, I know my grandpa, the only reason why he know about Roblox is because when everyone's busy, he be having 8 grandchildren at his house at one time, and 3 of them are addicted to Roblox, and 1 is breaking TVs. I don't know why he be breaking I don't know why he think he feel the need. I have a little cousin. He had like his VR headset on. And he be just playing VR games. He be outside. He just started punching the truck. My grandpa got a truck. He just started punching it because of his headset. He wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, that's hilarious.
2, fat children. Is there anything more disgusting than fat children? Both annoying and greasy? Oh, throw that KFC bucket in the
Fat
dumpster.
children can be
like
cute, though.
Anyone's gonna miss them. Not even predators.
It really Okay, you know what? I was going to give an opinion. We're going to just keep it pushing.
Diddlers are into fresh meat, not pork chops. You think they want to throw out their lower back hauling away your extra baggage? No.
That sounds like
plenty of snacks that don't come in bulk.
Which means having a fat child is like a defense mechanism for the child. Protect your kids, make them fat.
Or perhaps I'm being too hard on kids when it's clearly their parents' fault. You can't give a child a monster and be shocked when he turns into a monster.
Kids are drinking monsters? I guess so.
It's a punishment. It sets your kid up for a lifetime of insulin meds and being left unread. No one's swiping right on Captain Cellulite. And don't give me that, my child doesn't need that.
Cap, almost every person on 600-pound life be having relationships. Almost every single one of them. You watch 600-pound life, someone's helping them get fat. So trust me, your weight is not the reason you can't find your lover.
Vegetables. Eat it, you fat or I'm turning off the Wi-Fi. What do you know? It worked. Turns out threats are an effective parenting technique. Number 3, motorcycles. Motorcycles are for people who think airbags and.
I don't trust motorcycles either. Like, I don't get it. Especially when they drive through the middle lane on the highway. Like, you don't know when the singular car is going to turn on a single and go, and you're just going to try to speed down the middle lane and you get, like, no, like, they're cool. Don't get it twisted. They are really cool. I couldn't ride one on a public road, though.
Seatbelts are overrated. What I do with my life is my business. Not when you're driving on a public road, Jerry. This ain't Mario Kart.
Exactly.
You're already dodging rogue green shells because you hit a banana. And it's not just dangerous, it's reckless. Especially when you strap a child, or worse, a dog to the back.
I've never seen either one of those. That's crazy. That is crazy. I don't think I've seen either one.
To stop him from painting new lines in the road. And why do bikes even have turn signals? Giving a motorcycle a blinker is like giving Nick Cannon a condom. They're not going to use it, so what's the point?
That's like a BMW driver.
swerving in and out of lanes. I just want to give him a little stop it. If you use your blinker, it's not manslaughter. Turns out your traffic G code didn't work against my Honda Civic boss. And can we stop saying it was a tragedy at the funeral? Poor decisions lead to poor outcomes, Dad.
It's still
Maybe
a tragedy,
if Billy wasn't
man.
live streaming wheelies, his body wouldn't be trending. Number 4, women who don't eat eggplants. I used to think if you don't go down, I don't go down. But now it's if you don't go down, then hey, what's your friend Maria up to? She's Mexican. She's already used to doing the job that Americans refuse to do. I mean,
I just feel like we were on the correct trajectory, and we just swerved into a completely different path. I don't even know how we got on this path right now.
Old-fashioned, but cop and dome is foreplay in my book. If I'm gonna do 95% of the work, then your throat can do the other 5%. Beauty is pain. It's not my fault you look gorgeous on your knees. And listen, I'm a nice guy. I always throw down the pillow first. Your throne awaits, my lady. I'm into submissive girls. Don't king shame me. Always throw down the pillow first. Your throne awaits, my lady.
Now, when I make this my thumbnail, literally no one's going to actually understand what's happening in the video. They're going to think I'm talking about like cruel punishments that should be illegal. When little do they know, little do y'all know until this very moment, it's about this nonsense.
And listen, I'm a nice guy. I always throw down the pillow first. Your throne awaits, my lady. I'm into submissive girls. Don't king shame me. I don't care if you hate doing it. You think I like going to Thanksgiving sober? No, but I do it because I love you. And nothing says you love me like... Number 5, corporate surveillance. If Drake spies through a preteen's window, then that's a crime. But if Google does it, well, that's just business. One gets a restraining order, while the other gets stock options. You see, privacy isn't dead, it's just monetized. Stalking is now on capitalism's default mode, and morals could be toggled off.
I agree.
You're over here worried about closing your blinds as Alexa's eavesdropping on your late night breakup. Now every ad is for tissues and how to get away with it ebooks. Turns out your heartbreak isn't just emotional, it's profitable. Every tear you shed becomes another data.
Exactly. Everything you're listening to, you could be talking about. Example, he was just talking about Honda Civics. If I had an open speaker and my phone picked it up, next time I put H into Safari, they think I'm looking up Honda Civics. I'm actually looking up hentai20.com. I'm trying to read some manga with some butt out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they listen too hard and they be jumping to assumptions on all types of silly things. Or you just be getting random ads that fit exactly what you were talking about earlier. And I'm like, well, that's a genius idea, but that is weird. It's that weird at the same time, but it's literally nothing we can do about it.
Point in their marketing strategy. And here's the kicker. They're not just selling you products. They're selling you solutions to problems they created. Flooding your feed with thirst traps, knowing damn well your ex is only one glance away from going nuclear. They create the chaos, then sell you the exact items you need in order to deal with it. Number 6, drones. In America, you can buy a drone, some duct tape, and a rifle, all from Walmart. It's part of their new slogan, save money, kill better, Walmart. Seriously, how are drones still legal? They're like budget grenades for hormonal teens.
Drones should only be used to like just business purposes, as in like, you know, scouting for fires, or you're like looking at houses. So like you advertise real estate in a way that requires like an upper view of the house, things like that. I don't understand the everyday use for a drone, but then you have the YouTubers who be making the cool drone shots. So you're like, yes, let people have drones because they can be creative with it. But with that, at least there's so many other people who are gonna do something bad with their drones at the same time. So it's like, it's just a complicated situation.
All it takes is one tea bag, and now Billy's calling in a real-life airstrike. Oh, but you're a hobbyist, not a terrorist. Well, try explaining that to Homeland Security when your low battery shuts down the power grid. Even if your gear is working perfectly, have you heard of this thing called wind? Think of it like divine RNG. One gust and God is smiting that kiddie pool. And drones have made stalking way too easy. Why hide in the bushes when you can just hover over the bus stop? Restraining order? No, that's for Thomas. This is Botanist. Can't convict a robot. Besides, he's already 200 feet away. Now, if you excuse me, Botanist and I have a play date to supervise. Number 7, billboards. What is a billboard? An advertisement scene while driving? Yeah. Driving? Where the difference between this and...
That's fair. That's fair. Even though... No, that is fair. Because they be having the numbers on the billboard. And it's like, what do you want me to do? Drive past the billboard again? All I saw was the first 3 numbers. What am I supposed to do with the numbers 428? 428 what? Like...
And this is severe consequences. Might as well be advertising death. Don't look at the road. Look at me. Are accident attorneys just a self-fulfilling prophecy? Hey, how did you find us? Through my windshield. What can you not put in a billboard? The law says content can't be overly distracting, but what the hell does that mean? Isn't the point of a billboard to distract you from the road?
Yes.
Don't look at that family of 4. Look at this 20-foot whore. What if I had a billboard that would randomly light up at night with, hey, do you want to offend your family? Well, now you can at offensiveswag.com. Number 8, parents filming content with their kids. Working at 9 years old is illegal, unless your parent is the boss. Labor laws don't exist in this household, so how about you stuff mango in the box and let's try this again.
But it's so easy content, though. Easy views, man. Just use your kids. It's an easy bag. But it's just, it's weird. It's really weird. It's like forcing your kids to buy toys, forcing them to be excited for the toys, and then forcing them to play for it all for a video, dog.
But you're hurting him. No, you're hurting him with your terrible acting! Remember, parents, you can't hit your kids, but you can torture them. They're basically slaves in your content farm. You control when they eat, when they sleep, and when they work. Hustle, Billy! Prove you're not a complete failure!
Yeah!
Off shifts? No, you mean brainstorming time. If you're not producing, then what are you even doing in this family?
Exactly. Like, go out and play? Out where? Don't go nowhere without a camera if it's not a grocery, if it's not a store. If you're not buying toys, I don't want you to leave the house, to be honest. Think you about to go outside and have fun. With who? Your friends? Or tell their parents to bring them over for a video. We could record. We could have some real fun. Getting these bills paid. Getting this money.
What? Every time you're on screen, the views tank. So how about you start thinking of some ideas of why we should keep you? Parents, it's not hard to manipulate your kids. All it takes is humiliation and fear. Tear down their self-esteem and make sure they never feel safe.
Very easy.
You don't need to set up cameras everywhere. You just gotta make it.
And I know there's like hundreds of parents watching. Like I know like half of y'all watching right now have children. So I just want y'all to lock in so y'all can get y'all bread up for real.
Think there are cameras everywhere. A jump scare could come at them at any moment. If a 9-year-old's panic attack gets 10 million views, is that child abuse or good content? Some art is horror, right?
That is
Think
true.
about it. Some art is horror. Like you might think this video is horrifying, and if you do, my art couldn't be more throbbing. So for everyone left, let's pull down the colored curtains and get even darker. Never buy your kids toys, only props. No, you don't get to play with them.
And then you can write them all off. Yep, use them for taxes. There you go.
Toys are for kids who don't hate mommy. Remind them they're always on the clock. I don't hear any thinking in there. And never forget to record therapy. You think your cousin is hot? What? Everyone, Billy wants to tap fam.
Easy views. I don't understand like being a parent who runs a kids channel. Then you tell your other parent people or parent friends or adult friends what you do. And they're like, you do what? You run a YouTube channel. Let me see. And it's just your kids, playing. Like some of them might be like, oh, this is cute. But then they see that you've made 10 videos in 1 week and they're going to be side-eyeing you like, I'm not even sure this is legal. Why do you make so many videos with your children? Do they even enjoy these toys? This is the 5th Thomas the Train that you've got for your kid in the last month.
Break down my trends. People love watching others get hurt. We used to have gladiator games, and now we have inbreeding claims. Either way, you're tuning in to watch someone truly suffer. Pain fuels engagement, which leads to views, which brings in money.
True.
It's not exploitation, it's collaboration with a little bit of gaslighting. So remember, everyone, we're a team, okay? And teammates help each other. Don't think of it like you're working, but if you shake the camera again, I'm gonna shake you, Stephanie. Yes, keep crying. Your tears at Papa's funeral paid for this trip. You're worthless. We want to abort you. I wish that cream pie would go bye-bye. Yes! So those are 8 things that should be illegal. If you want to see 7 more, then click this link right up here. And if you're hungry for more ignorance, then subscribe to my second channel, Offending All Day, where I can spend all day filling your boredom hole with my frothy nonsense.
Okay.
Who needs candy when you have an iPhone dangling from a drone? Come on. Just a little closer. Parents, remember, it's no longer your...
I love this part where he just fills in the rest of the videos with bloopers so he can put mid rolls at the to get his videos at 8 minutes so he can put mid rolls. I respect it, man. Love the hustle, man. Great video.